Lincoln Financial Field can safely be called one of the most technologically advanced stadiums in the country. It's been the home of the Eagles and its rabid fan base since 2003. Temperatures are right around the freezing mark for tonight's game, so the fans are bundled up as the Baltimore Ravens take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Francis has his team lined up for the kickoff. Good distance on the kick. He found some running room and was able to get an excellent return. The Eagles bring in the nickel package. Drops back on first down. Defense closing in. Number 32 was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Here's a counter play. He's still going. What a shot! Number 32 did a good job to get free and pick up the first. First down now and 10 to go.
On the 36-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. They'll throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, he throws it. Tipped pass. Fiametti wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Nickel.
The Eagles line up with a nickelback. Here's the give. Nice play fake. And he just throws this one out of bounds. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Ball on the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Big play, baby. Come on, son.
They'll work from the shotgun. Harry sends one of his guys in motion. Back to pass. Pass completed.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Cook back to return it. Calls for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Number 30 lines up as the deep back, I formation. A little toss to the right. He lost yardage on the play.
You can see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
Second and long situation coming up here.
On the 19-yard line.
Ace backfield this time.
Done.
Drops back. It's completed.
Let's get the pressure. Come on. Not across our middle. Set. Hey, what you got for me, baby? What you got?
Back to pass.
The quarterback is dropped.
I'm not sure there was much you could do there. I'm not even sure you saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
3 and out.
3 and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in, and so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3 and out situations.
Gain of 3 yards. First
Ball
and
on the
10.
36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Number 32 lines up as the single back on the ground with a tailback.
The defense held their position and didn't let them get away on that one.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Stretch strong, stretch strong.
The defense is in the nickel. Drops back to pass. Throws it away. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
They'll bring in their dime package. Fakes the run. Oh, and he dropped it.
He really let the quarterback off the hook on that one.
On the play.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. Setting up play action. All kinds of pressure. He wasn't set when he threw. It's tipped away. Whitehead was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. They'll give it off here. Number 33 seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in the nickel package. The 30.
I thought he was gone on that one. What a perfectly executed play. Not only did they get the edge blocked, but they got blockers out in front and just made that look so easy.
First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Number 30 is the deep back as they line up in the eye. They'll throw on first down. They have to find a way to provide better protection for us.
Pretty hard to execute an offense when they get in the backfield that quickly. You know, we talk about going to a 5-step drop or a 3-step drop. They might have to go to a 1-step drop to get that thing out.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
They come out with an empty backfield. Drops back. Pass is complete. Pickup of about 8.
The reception. Gain of 8 on the play. Third
From their
and
own
7.
38-yard
Ball
line.
on the 38-yard line.
Right, nickel, nickel, nickel.
Nickel defense. He drops back. Pass completed. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
The Baltimore Ravens go with a 4-man front. Short pass, and it's caught. He didn't get back to the line. Back to the line, but nothing more. This is the 9th play of this drive. Ball on the 50. There are 7 defensive backs on the field for the defense. Drops back. And he caught it. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. And it looked like they jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 63. Still first down.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Cutler is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Incomplete pass. Number 88 was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Intended receiver on the play.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens go with a 4-man front. He drops back. He's under pressure. Makes the grab. Number 80 picks up about 4 yards with the catch.
4 on the play.
Third down here, they have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert. One-man backfield. Hands it off. Play fake. He couldn't hang on to it. Cook wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Francis to punt. Burns is back deep to receive. Signals for the fair catch.
Touchback.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One back, baby, one back.
Ace backfield this time. They'll throw on first down. Falls incomplete. Number 15 was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Posse in the game.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. Here's a counter play. The 30. Stiff arms the defender. Load, it seems to be a little shaken up on that play. First down now and 10 to
Ball
go.
on the 37-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. Makes the run. Defense closing in. Brings it in. Number 25 drags him to the ground at the 41-yard line. Fiametta gains 4 yards on that reception. It's second down, 6 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
One-man backfield. They give it to the tailback.
Running the ball consistently, obviously, is the first step in creating a truly balanced attack.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
We're going to stop the run. It's time to shut it down.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a four-man front. And what a run.
Yeah, I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh, my goodness, was that fast.
At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. The Philadelphia Eagles, nothing. The Ravens, nothing.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback. Runs over tackler. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a first down.
And that defense looked powerless on that one. Boy, they had a couple of shots at him and just couldn't get him on the ground.
First down now and 10 to go. The Philadelphia Eagles go with a four-man front. On play action. Deep pass. Lays it out there. End zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
The defense just looked a little confused on that when the receiver got to the back of the end zone, and they lost track of him.
Bennett lining up for the point after. Bennett adds the extra point. Baltimore is up a touchdown. Number 2 places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. Great kick here. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
On the return.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Number 30 lines up as the deep back. I formation. Little handoff. Nice play fake. He lays it out there. Drops the sure pick. Cook seems to be a little shaken up on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in the nickel package. Setting up play action. Incomplete pass.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 36.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
The Ravens go with a four-man front. Hands it off.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
From their own 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3.
Usually if you run the football this well early in the game, it bodes well for what may happen later, because as defenses tire, sometimes you break those big runs.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. They give it to the tailback. Number 30 can't quite get to the first down marker.
We know that it's a passing game out there, and you have to be able to throw the football, but occasionally you got to be able to run it too, and if you can't run and stop the run, you're not going to win many games.
Screen down, screen down, screen down. Ride the slam, ride the slam. Dig down deep, dig down
Cutler
deep.
sends one of his guys in motion. Here's a counter play. He didn't have a chance.
I don't care what the coach's age is. That'll make your heart skip a beat. You never want to give up a possession like that.
They line up at the 50.
At the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. He looks to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, he lays it out there. Pass is complete. And the receiver shows us why he's considered one of the fastest on the team.
And I love to watch how this guy lulls defensive backs to sleep. You know, he doesn't always hit that final gear of his, but when he does, look out. He's going by you.
First and goal at the 10.
On the 10-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. Gives it off. Curtis seems to be a little shaken up on that play.
Empty, play 2 quarters, baby. Empty, empty.
The defense lines up in a dime. Back to pass. All kinds of pressure. And it's intercepted in the end zone.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
So the offense gets ready to go following the interception. The Eagles line up with 3 receivers bunched. A little misdirection. And he will lose yardage on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
On the offense, number 73.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Ball on the 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. And the pass falls incomplete. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
On the play. Second and long. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Patty, Patty.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. Back to throw. He's under pressure. Passes on the move. What a catch. Number 80 picks up 2 yards with that
Gain
break.
of 2 on the play.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Play pass, play pass. Woo, keep that pressure, baby, keep that pressure.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. And he catches it. Still pushing.
Clipping on the offense, number 71. 4th down.
Francis awaits the snap. Burns is back awaiting the punt. And it will go out of bounds. Ace backfield this time. Nice play fake. Pass is complete. The 40.
And what do you do when you're trying to cover a guy with that kind of speed? You have to back off of him. You have to respect his speed, and then he can do just about anything to you.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Eagles go with a four-man front. Tipped pass.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. Defense closing in. Going deep with this one. Touchdown, Ravens. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Bennett lining up for the point after. Bennett tacks on the extra point. They're starting to build a big lead early in this ballgame.
Yeah, and this defense better figure out something to do pretty quickly or this one's going to get away.
Number 2 lines up to kick this one away. Kicks this one deep. Down in the end zone for a touchback. First down, 10 to go.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. He gets knocked out of bounds on the 26-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in the nickel package. He's wide open. A nice throw that time.
And there's no question about it. One of the keys to this quarterback's play is his accuracy. And in the NFL, with all the tight coverage, you have to be accurate.
First and
Ball
10.
on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Pro formation here. First down, looking to throw. Is there for the catch. 7 yards there.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Hey, watch the screen, baby, watch the screen.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. And it's incomplete. This one might have been interference. Let's see what the ref said. So he pays for his aggressiveness.
What a lot of people don't know is that there is one official assigned to watch every single receiver on the field. So there's no question that something like that is going to be seen and called.
The Baltimore Ravens come out in a 4-3. They go with the run. Number 90 will tackle him for a loss. Number 61 seems to be a little shaken up on that play. They line up
12.
at the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. Under heavy pressure. Deep shot right side. He completes it. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point is good. Francis tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep.
Back to return.
He kicks it. Fields it at the 11.
Just a few first downs down. You can run out the clock. Everybody in the stadium's thinking run. That's why I'd be thinking pass right here.
First down now and 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
They'll go from the shotgun. He drops back. Falls incomplete. Adams was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Receiver on the play. Third and 1. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Who can make a big play? It's me.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. They give it to the tailback. Nice run there. It will be enough to move the chain.
That's the reason you have to just keep giving a guy like this the football. He's able to convert those first downs and wear down a defense.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
From the gun. First down, looking to throw. Pass is complete. Another positive game. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game. First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Ravens will take a
Ball on
timeout,
the offense.
and they'll have 2 remaining. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Single set backfield. On the ground with a tailback. Harry calls a timeout. He's had some good carries. Let's see if the defense makes any adjustments. It's 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Number 32 lines up as the single back. Here's a counter play. And he just got hammered.
Just a little gut check there. Sometimes the offense makes that one final block, allows the running back to get it upfield, not for a big game, but for a first down.
They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Eagles bring in the nickel package. He looks to throw on first down. Hall gets the pick. Still moving. He's in for the score. And that was the worst possible place to throw that ball.
Yeah, especially because that guy was playing defense, and that guy not only will pick you off, but he'll put points on the board. What a play.
And this for the tie. Up and good.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Philadelphia looks ready to kick it away.
Nash back deep to
Nice kick, plenty of distance. From the 6. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball. First and 10.
at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front.
It's so important to pound the defense with the run because it just wears defenses out.
From their own 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. The 40. What a stiff arm. Touchdown. What a run to take the lead.
Holding on the offense. Number 68.
That's a really bad mistake. It cost them points. The first half comes to a close with our score all tied up. The Philadelphia Eagles 14, the Ravens 14.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number 2 is just about ready to put his leg into this.
Second half. Cook back to return.
Good distance on the kick. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens come out in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. And the pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens go with a 4-man front. And it's incomplete. This one might have been interference. Let's see what the ref says.
On the defense, number 33.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from it.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Ravens bring in the nickel package. All kinds of pressure. Pass completed. Number 88 called that one for a gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. What a hit! Number 30 comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
On the play.
On third down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first. The Ravens come out in a 4-3. Sweep left. Number 45 looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3. Still working. Huge hit. Number 30 picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second and 6.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Single set backfield. Almost picked. Whitehead wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Third and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch the draw, too. Watch the draw.
They'll face third down again here. Drops back. Deflected and broken up. The quarterback had his eye on the receiver the entire play and timed his move perfectly.
Well, that was really just pure athleticism there. This guy can run, he can jump, he just makes plays on the ball.
Francis is waiting for the snap. Burns is the deep man awaiting the return. And it will go out of bounds. That was one of his better punts I've seen.
Sometimes a punter can be the most underrated weapon on a football team. You keep giving other offenses long fields and long drives that they have to convert. That can really help your football team.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. Number 32 picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's second down, 6 to go.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Still moving. They give it to the tailback. Still going. The 30. And he broke that one for a huge gain.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles go with a 4-man front. Nice play fake. And it's tipped and caught. Roberts looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ace.
The Eagles line up with a nickelback. Gets it off.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles bring in the nickel package. On the ground with a tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big gain, but it just didn't work out that time.
3rd and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The Eagles bring in their dime package. Falls incomplete. Number 15 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Bennett can give his team the lead. And it splits the uprights. Number 2 looks to send this one deep. Great kick here. Philadelphia trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. The Baltimore Ravens go with a 4-man front. He looks to throw on 1st down. It's completed. What a brutal hit. He put something extra on that throw, and it keeps the chains moving. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
They line up at the 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Number 30 alone in the backfield. On the ground with a tailback. On play action, he's under pressure. Cutler seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Third and long now after the sack.
On the 32-yard line.
Keep the pressure on. Come on, baby. Keep the pressure on.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops back to pass. Defense closing in. Here's the deep throw. 4th down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting units.
Tom, I think the pressure got to him there. He just got uncomfortable in the pocket and missed that one.
Francis to punt. Burns is back deep to return the punt. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line. The
First and
Ravens
10.
will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. And it's incomplete. Adams was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Eagles go with a 4-man front. Drops back to pass. Drops the easy pick. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Receiver on the play. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Solid 29, solid 29.
Harry lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Oh, and he dropped it.
Yeah, but you got to pick that one off when it comes right at you like that.
Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
He scoops it up. The 10, and he will score. What a return! And he scoops it up and scores. What a play.
Do you know how hard it is to scoop up one of those loose fumbles on the run, maintain possession, and get it in the end zone? What a great athletic play.
Bennett lining up for the point after.
The
Extra point is good. Number 2 places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. He gets his leg into this one. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3. Play fake. Puts it up there. Looking deep to the right. Number 88 did exactly what he had to do to beat the zone.
And I think the defense really just lost sight of him on that play. I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but you simply cannot let a big play receiver get behind your defense.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
One-man backfield. Gets it off. Nice run there, and will be enough to move the chain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
26-yard line.
Baltimore goes with a 4-man front. Here's a counter play.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback. And he gets a yard on the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
A fresh set of downs if they can get this one past the 16-yard line. They come out in a nickel. He drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure, they get to the QB. Cutler gets sacked. That will be number 4 for the game. This will be a 49-yard attempt. And right down the middle. Kicks this one deep. Takes it from the 6. Sends the offensive unit out onto the field, looking to build the lead. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Single set backfield. They give it to the tailback.
Well, any successful running attack requires good blocking up front, and we just saw it there.
So, at the end of 3, score is 24-17.
24, the Eagles. 17.
The Baltimore Ravens have a one-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. Offense facing a second and inches situation. The Philadelphia Eagles line up in a 4-3. Runs over tackler. He is hit hard on the play. Quarterback gets a couple on that draw play. Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Number 32 lines up as the single back. Here's a counter play. He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has just been another day at the office. Second and 4 now.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
One-man backfield. They hand it off. He can't bring him down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down here. They have to reach the 48-yard line to convert. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Here's the halfback.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles come out in a 4-3. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Eagles go with a 4-man front. The counter play is good for about a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down play, they have to get it to at least the 35-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Nickel defense. Back to pass. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 35. That'll be tackle number 5. It's right. Williams drops him for a loss.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. The Philadelphia Eagles bring in the nickel package. Hands it off. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Hats off to him for making an impact on the field this game, slipping and sliding his way for a big rushing total. Third down here, and they'll try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. The Eagles bring in their dime package. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. And it splits the uprights. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding on the offense. Number 84.
That was a really tough break to give up the penalty. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal.
No good is no good.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 44.
1st and 10.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. Here's a counter play. The back gets 3 on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 8.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Nickel, nickel.
The Baltimore Ravens bring in the nickel package. In and out of his hand. He's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, and this defense now knows that they're starting to get inside the head of this quarterback. He's not going through his progressions, and he's making some bad decisions.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Ravens bring in their dime package. Here's the halfback. It was close. They will come up just short.
So the defense comes through. They're going to have to punt the football away, and we are going to see one heck of an ending to this one. It's going to come right down to the wire.
4th and 5 coming up here. Looks like they decided to go for it here. The pass rush got it.
One back, baby, one back.
Here's the give. He got depleted. Frazier looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Second and 4 now.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Won't be stopped. He breaks the tackle. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
They find themselves in scoring range.
29-yard line.
The Philadelphia Eagles come out in a 4-3. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
That'll bring us to a second and long situation.
31-yard line.
The Eagles line up with a nickelback. Little handoff. Number 32 picks up a yard on the play.
Gain on the play.
Third down now with the first down marker just inside the 19-yard line. The Philadelphia Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, baby. This is our chance.
Here's the halfback. He lost yardage on the play.
The ball carrier, loss of 2 on the play.
This kick will be from about 47 yards out. Right down the middle.
Is good.
Number 2 is just about ready to put his leg into this one.
Cook back deep to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Fields it at the 7. Still pushing. They'll take over at the 22.
Cook on the return.
Cutler is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. He goes deep this time. He couldn't hang on to it.
And that was a relatively easy interception that he let go in and out of his hands there. And for defensive backs, those are money plays. They add up the number of interceptions you have at the end of the year, and you get paid. That was an expensive drop that time.
Ace backfield this time. Drops back to pass. It's completed. What an open field tackle by number 55. They hurry back to the line. First down, looking to throw. Drops the sure pick. A superb effort by the defender. I thought for sure the receiver was going to make that reception.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. Back to throw. Tipped pass.
Yeah, he couldn't make the catch because the defensive guy was right in the way. That was just a quick break on the ball.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
5 DBs on the field. He drops back. Falls incomplete. Number 88 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Looks like they decided to go for it here. He drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Steps up in the pocket.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's when you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
First down now, and 10 to go.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Ace backfield this time. They give it to the tailback. He lost yardage on the play. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Delayed handoff. Holmes takes a timeout. Number 32 gets 3 yards on the carry. Third down, and they'll have to try to get it past the 24-yard line to pick up a first.
DB, let's go.
The Philadelphia Eagles bring in the nickel package. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's a fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
This will be a 41-yard attempt. Right down the middle. The Ravens in control. Number 2 looks to send this one deep.
Back to return.
Gets a good kick here. From the 4. They'll take over at the 21.
Cook on the return.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Baltimore might have some difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. It's completed. And to line up as quickly as they can here. Spikes the ball. So they'll face a second and 10.
On the 33-yard line.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3. He drops back to pass. The pass rush got him. Cutler will be sacked. The offensive line has been unable to give them the time he needs to throw in this one. He's been under constant pressure from the first snap. So the sack brings up this third and very long situation. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Someone jumped early down there.
Good ball. False start on the offense. Number 87.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Turnover, baby.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. It's tipped away. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Drops back to pass. Pass completed. He breaks the tackle. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. And that'll do it for us. Our final in this one is the Baltimore Ravens 30, the Philadelphia Eagles 17.
17. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
The Browns have been playing on the same plot of land on the shores of Lake Erie since they came into existence in 1946. Its neighbors today include the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Great Lakes Science Center. Welcome to Cleveland. I'm Tom Hammond, and with me, Chris Collinsworth for the call. Thanks for joining us for this AFC North showdown as the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Cleveland Browns. Duncan tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep.
Stewart back to return.
Gets a good kick here. Fields it at the 2. And he doesn't gain a whole lot on that return.
Well, you saw there just wasn't very good blocking in front of him on that one. Pretty much as soon as he caught the ball, he just got drilled. It's when you're walking off the sideline going, guys, first about a little help out there.
How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
It appears someone jumped early.
False start on the offense. Still first down.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Pass is complete. Avery looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Macklin will come in to play wide receiver for the injured player. Cleveland goes with a 4-man front. They'll give it off here. Fakes the run. Defense closing in, and it's tipped away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Third and 1. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3.
This is it, baby. This is it. Regular.
Drops back. It's completed. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short game is just awfully tough.
The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. Fullback handoff.
Everybody knows it, but a tough running game will help your passing attack be even more effective.
Second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Browns come out with 8 guys in the box. Here's a counter play. He can't be stopped.
One thing these guys cannot do is give up on this running game. If they do and become one-dimensional, it makes it awfully easy on the defense.
They line up at the 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. Sweep left.
Boy, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, it just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do is contain that outside pitch.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. They'll give it off here.
Having a good mix of run and pass plays will help keep that defense honest.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in the 46. Pitch left. Still working. What a shot. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
First and 10 on the 31-yard line.
The Browns go with a four-man front. First down, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. Hope wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. This is the 10th play of the drive.
On the 31-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. Pass is complete. Number 7 looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Rodgers will now get some snaps after the injury to the quarterback. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time.
In the first half, still plenty of time to be patient with the running game, but if you don't start having better success than that, it's really going to start putting pressure on you to throw the football.
Second and goal now at the 7. The Browns line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. Tries for the end zone. Almost picked. That pass was very nearly intercepted.
And that would have been a huge defensive play, a chance to get this defense off the field, stop the drive, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
Third and goal at the 7-yard line. The defense is in the nickel. Avery goes in motion. He drops back. Scott gets the pick. Rodgers throws that one right to the defense, Chris.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw the coverage right on that one. There's no way you try and force that one in there if you understand what the defense is doing. He just got fooled.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10. The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. He can't bring him down. Huge hit.
It's so important to pound the defense with the run because it just wears defenses out.
Second down and 5.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
One-man backfield. Back to pass. He's under pressure. Falls incomplete. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 13-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Here's a pitch left side. He fumbled it. He scoops it up. Tough break as he puts it on the ground.
And this is a talented guy. It really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
They'll need 7 for the score.
On the 7-yard line.
Big Nico go, baby.
They're in the red zone, so this quarterback better be smart. Last time you threw a pick down here. They hand it off.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
Second and goal now at the 4-yard line.
I'm 43.
Edwards takes off in motion. Sweep left. He's going to be tackled for a loss by number 93. May want to dump that.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
The Cleveland Browns bring in their dime package.
29.
Drops back to pass. Goes for the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And good. Cincinnati is up a touchdown. Rodgers lines up to kick this one away.
Number 28, back deep.
Booming kick. From the 2.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. Down by a touchdown early, but these guys have the kind of offense, as we well know, that they can score at any time.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Browns come out in bunch formation. Lack of concentration as it bounces away.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer, number 99. Automatic
And I know
first down.
this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away
First
from
and
you.
10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. Curry will drop him behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Rivers will line up with the shotgun formation. Drops back. It's completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 41. 9-yard gain.
On the play.
Third down now, 5 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Little handoff. The defense can't be real happy after giving up that run.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught them napping.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
One-man backfield. They give it to the tailback. Curry will drop him behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Number 28 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Fakes the run. Pass completed. And that one will go for a first.
Very nice start to the drive. 3 first downs and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
First down now and 10 to go. They line up in an I. Rivers sends one of his guys in motion. Drops back on first down. It's completed. What a brutal hit. Number 86 had very high expectations for himself at the start of the season, and he's really delivered, piling up 1,000 yards receiving on the season. And this is the 8th play of the drive. They find themselves in scoring range. The Bengals go with a 4-man front. The halfback with the carry. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down, 6 to go.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball is inside the 20, so a good shot to tie it up here. He didn't get back to the line. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in the nickel package. Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. The coach asked his defense to rise to the occasion, and that's exactly what they did. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-0. Bengals.
7, Cleveland, nothing. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board.
He missed it. Attempt is no good.
After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Browns bring in their quarter defensive package. First down, looking to throw. Incomplete pass. Quarterback just had too much velocity on the ball. The receiver couldn't catch up.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry.
Nice job of gap control defense there. Really no place to run.
Third and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Posse! Posse!
Back to pass. Pass is complete. He got deep cleavage. He's normally the guy they look to when they need a first down. Great catch by Avery.
Yeah, and they love him because of his great hands. This is one of the better clutch underneath possession receivers in the game.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Browns come out in a 4-3.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that they are willing to run.
From their own 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Posse in the game!
The Cleveland Browns line up with a nickelback. Back to throw. It's intercepted. It appears we have an injured player on the field. Hayward Bade will come in to play wide receiver for the injured player. Nickel defense. Gives it off. Number 28 comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
On the play.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Single set backfield. They hand it off.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that one.
From their own 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Got nickel!
Charles alone in the backfield. Lack of concentration as it bounces away.
And that receiver is going to face his head coach and quarterback as he trots off towards the sideline. That was an ugly drop.
Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. They hand it off.
Well, I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
Second and 3 now.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Single set backfield. Here's the give. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
First down now and 10 to go.
34-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection.
Well, you can't have a good running attack without good blocking, but blocking sometimes isn't enough. It takes a back with a little creativity, and we saw it right there.
It's second and 2.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pass it.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Here's the halfback.
You could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. Stewart got past the defenders and picked up a solid gain for the first. First and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ace backfield this time.
Solo.
They might have mistimed the snap on that.
Let's start on the offense. Number 7.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
First and 15 now following the penalty. The Browns line up with a nickelback. They go with the run.
The defense held their position and didn't let him get away on that one.
Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Pass is complete. 10-yard gain that time.
Gain of 10 on the play.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Ball on the 50. They'll face third down again here. A little toss to the right. Number 40 will drop him behind the line. Pretty conservative call for that situation. Rodgers to punt. Number 28 is the deep man awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch. First down now and 10 to go. The Cleveland Browns line up with 3 receivers bunch. They hand it off.
This is a spot when you want to show the defense they have to respect your running game.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback. All kinds of pressure. It's tipped away. The defense nearly got the quarterback on that.
And this offensive line is just going to have to do a better job. They're not allowing their quarterback to go through their progressions, and it's getting a little dangerous out there right now.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
5 DBs on the field. Hood in motion. Drops back to pass. Drops the easy pick. Number 86 was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Ball on their own 24.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
One man backfield. He looks to throw on first down. It's completed. He was covered and still caught the ball.
And really, when you talk about the guys who have some of the best hands in the league, this guy is clearly on that list.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line. First
2 minutes to
10.
go in the half.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Single set backfield. They'll throw on first down. He couldn't hang on to it. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Stewart is the deep back as they line up in the I. He drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Johnson was there to bring the quarterback down on the play.
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
Not many plays in the playbook designed to get this kind of yardage. Third and long coming up. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. Drops the sure pick. That incompletion will bring up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Rodgers is waiting for the snap. Number 28 back to return it. Fields it at the 22.
44-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Rivers back in the shotgun for this one. First down, looking to throw. Throws the deep pass, and it's tipped away.
And you always see the guys do the exact same thing after a drop like that. They just look at their hands like, I can't believe you let me down like that.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One man backfield. He drops back to pass. It's tipped away.
Pretty impressive athleticism on that play. To be able to turn his hips and run and still get his hands on the football.
Third and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it off here. Fakes the run. Throws left. Laying it out there. And the pass falls incomplete.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
Foster awaits the snap. Mitchell is back deep to return. And it will go out of bounds. First down now and 10 to go.
35-yard line.
The Browns go with a four-man front. And he just throws this one out of bounds.
Intentional grounding on the offense. Number 7.
This is a good call. The quarterback never got outside the tackle box and really just threw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, no question about it. He was under pressure. He was going to take the sack. He took a shot at maybe they wouldn't call it, but they did, and they made a good call.
They line up with split backs. He drops back to pass under heavy pressure. Pass is complete. He's out at the 37.
Reception. Gain of 12 on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the draw still.
The Cleveland Browns bring in the nickel package. A little toss to the right. Number 48 gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss. The defense was able to stop him short of the first. Number 28 is back deep to return the punt. Takes it at the 21. They get him at the 31-yard line.
For a gain of 9 yards.
First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Number 86 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Rivers back in the shotgun for this one.
Nickel, nickel.
He drops back. Fakes the throw. They picked it off. The 30, the 20, the 10. He dives for the end zone. Touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
He had that one all the way. Not only a great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it and stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
They're lining it up for the point after. Point after is good.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
Rodgers looks to send this one deep.
Number 28, back deep.
He gets his leg into this one. From the 5. The defense dealt a crippling blow to this offense the last time they had the ball.
They'll start their own 33 at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals go with a four-man front. Pass completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 39. Hamilton posts that one for a gain of 6. Second and 4 now.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback. And the pass falls incomplete. Number 86 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The offense lining up, hoping to convert on 3rd again. Their 4th attempt of the drive.
Timeout called by the offense.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Rivers will line up with the shotgun formation. First down, looking to throw. It's completed. Cleveland will take a timeout. Hamilton gains a handful of yards on that reception. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Pass is complete. 2-yard gain. And they'll try to speed things up a bit.
On the play.
Drops back. It's tipped away. And this should be the last play of the half. Drops back to pass. Intercepted. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-0. Bengals.
14, the Browns, nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
It looks like we're just about ready for the second half kickoff.
Martin back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. Fields it at the 7. Still moving. They can't bring him down.
They have time to get this done here. And I always thought it was a great situation for an offense because defenses tend to play a little more cautious here. Gives you a chance to get some momentum on your side.
Ball on their own 28.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
From their own 38-yard line.
On the 38-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Here's the halfback. Fakes the run. Defense closing in. It's completed. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. And that one will go for a first. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Cincinnati using 3 linebackers. A little toss to the right. Mitchell drops him at the 47-yard line. Number 28 couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly. Ball on the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. On the delay. Brought down behind the line by Neal. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in their dime package.
Let's go.
He drops back to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender. Foster to punt. Mitchell is back awaiting the punt. And it will go out of bounds. They line up at the 14.
14-yard line.
Stewart alone in the backfield.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Won't be stopped. Number 60 seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Odom will fill in on the offensive line while they check out his injured teammate. They'll line it up again on third down. They hand it off. He did what he could, but it still won't be enough for a first down. Rodgers is waiting for the snap. Number 28 awaiting the return. Fields it at the 37.
43-yard line. Return for a gain of 4 yards. The Browns
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3. He's dropped for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Second and long situation coming up here.
40-yard line.
The Bengals go with a 4-man front. Hands it off. He didn't get back to the line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big gain, but it just didn't work out that time.
That'll bring up a third and long.
On the 39-yard line.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. He drops back to pass. It's completed. Porter tackles him at the 46-yard line.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up fourth.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. Fakes the run. Interception. And that was a fantastic interception right there by number 27.
Well, if you want to know why quarterbacks get paid so much money, there it is. They win games for you, but with mistakes like that, they can lose games for you.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 36. Out of the I formation. Hood takes off in motion. Here's the halfback. This one might be on the offense. Here's the call.
On the offense, number 79, still first down.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
First and long now after the penalty.
49-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback. Pass completed. Rivers seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Quarter now, quarter.
Quinn lines up in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Almost picked. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and long. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package.
Hey, what you got for me, baby? What you got?
Solid 29, solid 29.
Back to throw. He's under pressure. Pass is complete. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. This will be a 50-yard attempt. And it's wide of the mark.
No good.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 42-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
On the play.
First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Browns go with a four-man front. They give it to the fullback. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. Drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Completed at the 30. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Gain on the play.
They're in field goal range.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Nickel right, nickel right.
The Browns go with a four-man front. It's completed. Gain of 3.
Reception. 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
With the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending their lead. Here's the halfback. The Bengals can move the ball well on this drive. That's their third first down. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Touchdown, Bengals. Extra point is good. Cincinnati looks ready to kick it away.
Number 28 back to return.
The kick is away. Fields it at the 11. The offense takes the field after failing to come away with any points on their last drive.
The Browns will start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
The Bengals come out in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Pass completed. The 40, the 30, the 20.
Phillip Rivers, from the very first day that we saw him come into the league, he just looked like a professional quarterback.
So, at the end of 3, score is 21-0, Bengals.
21, the Browns, nothing.
The Cincinnati Bengals need to take quick advantage of this good field position to start the fourth quarter. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. Runs over tackler. Touchdown, Browns. He missed the point after.
Boy, it's really all or nothing for a field goal kicker, isn't it? Either you're the hero or you're the GOAT, and right now he's wearing the GOAT horns.
Duncan is just about ready to put his leg into this one.
Stewart back deep.
Kicks this one deep. From the 3. Stays on his feet. Martin might have been shaken up a bit on the play. First down, 10 to go.
Start the drive at the 17-yard line. First and 10.
Pro formation here. They'll throw on first down. Defense closing in. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Single set backfield. Edwards goes in motion. On the ground with a tailback. He looks to throw on first down. It's incomplete. Avery was unable to make the catch on that pass
Avery,
attempt.
the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns line up in a 4-3. Sweep left. Number 59 hits him for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Third and 13. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Nothing deep. Let's go.
So another third down upcoming for the offense.
Watch the draw on the screen.
Little handoff.
Well, the offense really unable to do their job here. They were unable to keep control of the football. Now they're going to have to punt it away and give the other team one final shot.
Rodgers awaits the snap. Number 28 will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch. He came out and really delivered a good one there. Nice job.
Sometimes people take the punter's job for granted, but all you have to do is have one of those punters that goes out and shanks one, sort of like your golf game every once in a while, and everything seems to fall apart.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
The Bengals line up in a 4-3. Tips it away.
Ooh, that was close. He just barely got a hand on that ball there. That could have been a big play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Drops the easy pick. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
On the play.
Watch the vertical.
So third down once again as the offense lines up. Back to throw. Fakes the throw. It's complete. Great open field tackle by Chung. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Browns.
Ace.
A little misdirection. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Number 86, the penalty is declined.
Duncan places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. Good distance on the kick. And And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 56.
First and 10. Will start the drive at the 8-yard line. First and 10.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. They go with the run. Stewart gets about a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns go with a 4-man front. Handoff on the block. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense. Number 60.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
That penalty will bring up a second and long situation. The Bengals line up with 3 receivers bunch. He drops back. Pass completed. That's number 6. He's come up big for this offense. From their own 11-yard line.
The 11-yard line.
The Browns line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. They hand it off. Fakes the run. Pass is complete. Not quite far enough. They do complete the pass, but he'll end up a little short. Rodgers to punt. Number 28 is back deep to receive. Fields it at the 30. They get him at the 40.
Return for a gain of 8 yards. The
Ball on their own
will
40.
start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
The Cincinnati Bengals come out in a 4-3. First down, looking to throw. It's completed. He's pushed out at the 45-yard line. Number 86 gains a handful of yards on that reception. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Bengals line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. And he can't make the catch.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Well, a familiar situation for this offense as they will attempt to convert yet another 3rd down. Makes the reception. He looks to throw on first down. He's under pressure. Pass completed. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
Second down and less than a yard now.
32-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals bring in their quarter defensive package. Pass is complete. They'll throw on first down. All kinds of pressure. He couldn't hang on to it. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The defense is in the dime. Back to throw. Pass completed. Dockery drags him to the ground at the 13. Gibson gains 7 yards with the catch. This is the 8th play of this drive. Down inside the 15. The Bengals bring in the nickel package. And it's incomplete. The quarterback really felt the pressure on that last play.
Yeah, it just didn't give him time to go through his reads. Clearly the first guy was not open, but he tried to throw it anyway and almost got picked off.
And they'll keep the offense out there on 4th down. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Throws a bullet. Touchdown, Browns. He just made an excellent catch there.
Good call by the offensive coordinator that time. He knew they were going to try and come after him, stack the line of scrimmage. He goes with the pass and gets the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Duncan looks to send this one deep.
Stewart back to return.
Not a good kick as it sails out of bounds. Here's the call on the field. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
The Browns go with a 4-man front. They give it to the tailback. Stewart gets 3 yards on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go.
On the 49-yard line.
The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 6.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
They come out with split backs. Scheffler goes in motion. On the ground with a tailback. Fumble. Number 93 calls a timeout. Rodgers is waiting for the snap. Number 28 is the deep man awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up in a 4-3.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense. Number 85.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package, and it's tipped away. Let's go down to the field and see who the flag's going to be on.
On the defense, number 33.
This one goes against the defender.
Yeah, and I can't really blame the defender in that situation. He's trying to go for the ball. The offensive guy makes a little move to the ball. He ends up running through him. It just happens sometimes.
The Cincinnati Bengals go with a four-man front. No, he drops.
Well, if the wide receiver's not kicking himself, the quarterback or the head coach might be. That was an easy one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Bengals bring in the nickel package. Drops back. Defense closing in, and he goes down. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
The Cincinnati Bengals line up with a nickelback.
Watch the throw on the screen.
He drops back to pass. Falls incomplete. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
And they'll keep the offense out there on 4th down. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Interception. Jefferson showed outstanding athletic ability by grabbing that one. The offense couldn't have asked for much better field position to start this drive. The Cleveland Browns come out in a 4-3. He's dropped for a loss. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
They're threatening inside the 20.
On the 19-yard line.
The Browns come out with 8 guys in the box. The halfback with the carry. A gain of around 7 for the back.
7-yard gain on the play.
The Browns will take a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Just about 12 yards away now.
On the 12-yard line.
The Browns go with a 4-man front. Here's the give. Nice run there. It will be enough to move the chain.
That's the reason you have to just keep giving a guy like this the football. He's able to convert those first downs and wear down a defense.
First and goal at the 7.
On the 7-yard line.
And he'll just kneel it here. And that'll do it for us. Our final in this one is the Cincinnati Bengals 21, the Cleveland Browns 19.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.